Yes, Run Stinger. Hello! Welcome to World of
Hello.
Tanks. I'm Cabbage Mechanic. With me as always down in the middle is Tragic Loss, Domo Sapien, also as well here. Welcome to episode 1 of Working as Intended, which is the title that we just decided on that we should title the stream.
It's true. We
Yeah.
just decided
Literally just now.
that. Just
So
now.
hope you guys like it. Let us know in the chat if you approve or not, and we'll decide whether or not we care what you think.
Came up with the name, just saying. I'm taking creative credit for this.
It's true. Domo does get full creative credit and full creative consequence if it doesn't work out.
If it doesn't.
That was not part of the deal. You just altered the deal.
Oof.
Michael says, you have audio. We do. We try.
do.
Voss says that he
Hey.
doesn't approve of anything, which I think is standard. That's fine. That's fine. So yes, as most of you have noted in chat, the black market, which I guess is a thing, is starting tomorrow.
What is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
black market that you speak of?
So yeah, I don't know. Some people did some things, stole some tanks, and now they're apparently reselling them starting tomorrow for all sorts of crazy currencies and deals. And anyway,
some form of a heist.
yeah. So we're gonna run the video. It's fun. It's a really fun video. Actually,
It's corny, but in a good way. I really like it.
I'm Domo Sapien, and you're Crazy Poop.
Oh, hi.
right.
I'm Crazy Boop.
We'll get that fixed while we run the video, folks. We're gonna launch the black market video in case you missed it, and then we'll get into the news, and then we'll play some platoons with you guys.
All right.
So whenever you are ready,
Whenever you are ready.
I'm ready.
You wanna... What?
What's
There
that?
we
We
go.
need it all in 7 days. That's impossible. I need a team to get some new stock. We need it all in 7 days. That's impossible. Who's that? Meet our team. They'll get us anything we need. You're coming with me. Are those 3 guns? Oh, ready? Chill out. Is that a tank? Nah, that's the tank. We'll have to be stealthy. Where do we go? Where's the exit? Your move. Look at those. One more KV5 joke, and I will shove you into this suitcase.
We'll be beginning our descent in about 5 minutes. The estimated time of arrival is
Sir,
15:40.
can I help you?
Sir, we are being hacked. We can't stop them.
Just in the nick of time. Did you miss me?
No, we didn't miss that.
Run Stinger, we're back. So that was not in fact 3 guns. Inappropriate KV5 jokes, not okay. And as you can tell, we were hacked and couldn't do anything about it by the elite heist team that has a Raven insignia for reasons. So get ready. Black Market is starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific time. That, of course, being 9 Mountain, 10 Central, 11 Eastern. I have noted some of you in chat mentioned that you'll be at work at that time. I hear you guys. Domo is currently compiling a feedback digest on Black Market, and that is at the top of the list, is the inconvenient start times for those of you who might be inconvenienced by having, jobs. So we hear you. Unfortunately, it's too late to change anything for this event, but it will be at the top part of our feedback. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know they had a lot of fun making it, and it's definitely got some top tier memes.
Save up your golden credits for Slavic Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Slavic. Oh, right. That's what we're going with, right? He's too short to be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He looks a lot like him facially. I don't know.
Yeah. Larry 3 says, the Area 51 raid was a bust, but it's time to raid Wargaming's Pixel Vault. You got it. That's what happened there.
Breaking
Crazy
things.
Did you fix our names yet?
We're working
no,
on
I
it.
didn't.
We're getting there.
I didn't.
All right, folks. So as you know, Black Market starts tomorrow. Keep your credits and your golds and your whatnots ready. I can't share any details about any of the deals that are coming because I don't even know them. It's a secret even to me. Tankawards.com has started up. Make sure you're checking out your progress on that site. You can earn some cool tanks. And starting this month, if you earn a tank you already have, you get 50% credit compensation.
Yay!
Which, hooray, compensation back for Tank Awards in some capacity. We
Don't
did it.
have to spend 30 gold to take your equipment off of the tank before selling it and then
No,
getting
yes,
it
you
back
do.
in tank rewards.
We did it, boys
Wait, what?
and girls.
Yeah, so that was one of the common points of feedback about tank rewards was that yes, you can sell the tank for 50% of your credits back, but if you have any complex equipment on it, you have to spend gold to take that equipment off of your tank or destroy it. So this is a little bit of a workaround so that now you don't have to go through the song and dance of selling the tank and taking the equipment off. Now you will just get credit compensation, albeit only for half of the value of the tank.
Neat. Thank you for that explanation.
No problem.
For those of you who don't know, we are on Discord. We have an official Discord. We have
Oh
a
my
Discord
God.
rep we talk to. They're like, hey guys, how you liking Discord? We're like, we love it. It's where we put all of our
love it.
memes. So if you're
All
not
of
in our
the
Discord,
memes.
join our Discord, share your memes. We run a weekly meme contest with a theme. This week's theme is the Dynasty Wars event. And I need more memes supporting Team Tiger because frankly, it's a little rough out there for us Tiggers. So please join the Discord. Please join Team Tiger. Please help me. We're sinking into the lava, as last week's meme from Hyper Turtle was, right? We have a Showdown Saturday. It's a contest we run every week on social media. If you follow us on social media, we post a score in a tank. You try and beat it with your tank, and if you win, you post your username and some proof, and you get some cool stuff.
Same tank, though.
Same tank. This week's tank is the Pantera 44, not the Di Tommaso sports car, but the Italian Tier 7? 8. No, that's the...
It's the
Tier 8.
Chat will remember.
Tier
Pantera.
8. It
Is
is
it
the
not?
rival to the Progetto 46.
Yeah,
Okay, it is the Tier 8. Okay.
Yeah, the P44 Pantera. Fun fact about the P44 Pantera, it is almost functionally almost identical to the Progetto. So if you don't want to go buy a per Tier 8
Well, it looks
Progetto-
better because it looks more like a Pantera.
Yeah, it looks cool too. Yeah. I like the look. It doesn't have the little cow skull on the side, but yes, it does look a lot like a Panther. And yeah, virtually the same. So if you don't want to buy the Progetto, go up, grind the Tier 8.
Yep. Thursdays, our social media team does their sheriff hunt. You can hunt them down in game every Thursday from 2 to 4 p.m. Central. Look for Apollo and Chauncey. And then Tank Talent Show, which is Tragic Losses' terrific tank talent show for transmitting tanking talent. What happens on Wednesdays and Saturdays, 8 to 10 p.m. Central on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/World of Tanks NA. Many of you are watching there right now. Tragic goes around and hosts streamers who are playing World of Tanks and then challenges them to do their best to win prizes for their viewers. It's terrific stuff.
Warchild is currently trying to continue his role of getting at least a tank. So far, anytime we've hosted his channel, he's gotten, the first time was a Tier 6 tank, and then he got a Tier 8 tank this past weekend. So if you guys want chances at winning tanks, make sure all of your favorite streamers are running the hashtag. We do have a very specific forum post that you can send to
Talent
your
Show.
Doing
that you
hashtag?
can send to your fave streamer, and if they're really good at the game, you know, maybe we'll get more than one single Tier 8 tank a week. So that's on you guys.
And keep in mind, Frank Booth is correct in Twitch chat right now. You never regretto you own a Progetto.
I was about to read that.
All right, so we're done with that. Another piece of news, we are moving our Thursday time slot from 4, at least we're going to test it out. We're going to see how it goes. But we're going to move our Thursday time slot from 4 p.m. Central to 6 p.m. Central to
Yes.
better able hang out with some of our West Coast folks. So if you watch the
West
stream on a
Coast.
regular basis, our Tuesday Working as Intended stream, new working title, will be 4 to 6 p.m. Central. And our Thursday Working as Intended stream will be 6 to 8 p.m. Central. So keep that in mind if you watch us regularly. We will be 2 hours late on Thursday because we are coming in later. We got approval to come in at noon so we can stay till 8 p.m. So all good, right?
Ayo.
Probably, let's be honest, I'll still end up coming in the morning, but it is what it is. So excited. Maybe some of you guys who miss our stream usually will have a chance to watch it.
War says woohoo time for some West Coast. Thank you for some West Coast love. Foster's 2177, so he's watching from
I
California.
think-
Weejix is excited for the later time. Yeah, I'm excited about coming in later because I definitely will not be coming in early. I will
So-
take those opportunities when they are presented.
Double, what happened to your wrist?
I got tendonitis. It kind
Out
of
of the old
So I don't
cardio
know why
bottles.
you threw away your nice little run of show, because we have a whole list that people can ask about.
Domo folded his into a paper.
is mine better?
So, we've been getting a lot of questions on
unfold it.
the subreddit, and I've seen a couple on the forums, and somebody compiled a list of last year's tanks. I'm going to quickly run through it if someone wants to, clip this whole, minute of me reading it. That way people can be like, oh, this was what's happening
Just to
last
clarify,
year.
no guarantee that this will equal this year's prices.
Yes.
But just so you know what ran last
But it's a
time.
nice idea. So,
Flip it, you'll
last
have a nice
year's tank list
Tragic Loss ASMR
is
tank list.
the M41 N41 90mm GF, which was 5 million silver. The FCM 36 Pack 40, which was 3.5 million silver. The Type 59G, which was 25,000 gold. The Sexton 1, which was 500,000 silver. The FV215B 183, which was 23 million silver. The WZ111 Alpine Tiger, which was 10,000 gold. The Carnivaren Action X, which was 9 million silver. The Panzerkampfwagen 4 Hydrostat, which was 6.5 million silver. The Panzerkampfwagen 2 Aus J, aka the Panzer 2J, which was 15,000 gold. The Panzerkampfwagen 5.4, which was 5.5 thousand gold. The T-34B, which was 8.5 million silver. And it was sold twice, and then the Tier 10 camouflage skins, which were 3,500 gold apiece, 4 unique skins, which totaled about 14,000 gold, the IS-6B, which was 8,000 gold, and the AMX 50 Foch 155, which was 25 million silver. So there we go. That's that whole list. So
You mean
there
credits?
you go. What?
This isn't console. We have credits, not silver.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's get into
the credits are silver.
our first platoon, which we have Kento. And if you guys are watching, if you hop over to Twitch, you guys can scroll down and you can actually see a little box that says play with World of Tanks NA. And if you type !join and then space and then type your username, we can add you to the platoon list, because we still don't have space in our online waitlist.
Yeah, so just real quick, I can't catch all the questions in chat. There were a lot that ran while Tragic was going over that list, but a couple I caught, appeared multiple times. Black market begins tomorrow morning. If such a thing existed anyway, it would begin tomorrow morning. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. We will be here at 6 p.m. Central, not Pacific, next Thursday. If you want to join a platoon with us, unfortunately, you have to be on Twitch. You can join us at twitch.tv/WorldTanksNA. Twitch is free to make an account if you don't have one already. We found that Twitch has a really easy integration with platoon software that we're currently using.
That was terrible.
So unfortunately, if you want to platoon with us, you have to watch us on Twitch right now. It's the best solution for everyone. There you go. If you have any other questions, we'll try and answer them as we go. In the meantime, I believe we are getting ready for a platoon with Kento 100.
Yes, Harkonnen, to my knowledge, the black market will only be in game.
Is Harkonnen
Yes.
here?
Yeah.
How's it it would be really cool if we could offer a web portal. That would it's obvious.
It was
a
it
great
was kind
idea.
of hinted at in the video where he says same time, same place.
Hope you're doing well,
usual
by the way,
place.
Harkonnen.
Shout
Shout out
like
to
that.
Harkonnen. Check
Yeah.
out his website, The Daily
Yeah.
Bounce.
Definitely
Alright, do
the
we got-
best
We gonna get
one-stop
Kento-
shop
Kento
for
in.
all World of Tanks news now that Watt Weekly is gone.
Oh my god, that makes me so sad.
It
I was
does.
like waiting for you to say like
Can you
Never mind.
start the platoon demo?
Oh, yeah, my bad. I didn't know I was platoon leader, demo person.
How do I platoon? Since you're on Twitch, all you have to do is type !join and then put a space and then type your username. If you look below the stream, literally just scroll down, there's a nice little red box that says play with World of Tanks, and you can actually view the platoon list.
How
And
you
that
doing,
is the
Chelsea?
order.
Hope you're having a lovely day.
All right. Cool.
Pickle says, what time Pacific for Black Market opening? It's going to be 8 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, Harkonnen, if you, well, I guess, what's the VOD? Did we have a full VOD of the stream? But yeah, we
We do.
mentioned this earlier. You probably just tuned in a little bit later. But yeah, no, that is definitely, so I'm compiling a feedback report for the Black Market, and the timing is at the top of my list because that is the most common point of feedback. That, yeah, you know, people who have jobs and can't log into their gaming PC to log into World
Yeah.
of Tanks are just kind of, yeah, they're not going to be able to participate.
We definitely heard that's a
Yeah.
primary
Yeah,
feedback.
There
for
are a
sure.
couple of people who are going to have been discussing using one of those like remote PC apps on their like iPads and like phones
Yeah.
where they can open up World of Tanks and use the Black Market from there.
Yeah.
So that's one of the solutions that I've heard people talk about. And then one thing that we've learned from last year is if you're trying to buy something, just wait for it to show up. Don't log out.
Clutch. We got a couple people in chat advocating for using TeamViewer from the work PC to use their home PC to do it.
There you go.
If you're-
Team Viewer.
Although I have heard that TeamViewer has a security flaw, so make sure
Yeah.
you're covering your A. Can you scroll up real quick? There was a question I missed. A little bit further. Ah, yes. Donald on YouTube noted that Cody Menz has a nice weekly review he's been doing. Ellipses Weekly. He has indeed. If you haven't checked out Cody Menz on YouTube, aka the Watt Guru on YouTube, definitely go check him out. He's a community contributor of ours. He puts out a great informative content, and he also even though if he covers the same news, he's going to have a way different take because he's going to come at it from somebody who really understands the game and is approaching it as a player. So highly recommend going to check out his YouTube channel and his website wattguru.com.
And he's on Twitch.
And he's on Twitch.
Yep, he
Cody
always,
Cody_Menz,
Cody,
right?
yeah, Cody _Menz on Twitch.
Menz MENZ.
Honestly, I really enjoy his streams because they're nice, chill, casual. He dresses up in funny costumes, does contests. He's got an eye tracker so you can see where he is looking.
Yeah.
If you want to kind of up your situational awareness, you can use that as an example.
JD, that's so. JD says, "Sucks for us retired guys. We have to get up at 8 a.m."
Darn.
How horrible. Kid Gunner on YouTube wants a Klaus Kellerman commander. I hear you, Kid Gunner. We want it to happen too. We definitely would love Klaus's voice lines in the game. I noted some of you dropping some Klaus quotes out there. All right, so we're trying to get Kento into the platoon.
Yes.
Any luck with that?
I'm
Oh, I
right.
was looking for the post-it. My bad. I'm not used to being platoon leader.
Michael, who's working with the Ontario Regiment Museum, says, turned many heads yesterday when we parked a Leopard tank in the Toronto Convention Center. Wish Watt had a PC station. I hear you, Michael. It would be cool. And it is always great to show up to a convention center with a tank because people see it rolling. Having done it a few times,
Yeah, that
people.
reminds me we need to chat because they have an event coming up this month.
We're talking about that
Awesome.
right now.
Cool.
They just
Right on.
delivered the tank to it.
Okay.
It's the Toronto Auto Show, I believe. The Ontario
Okay.
Regiment Museum is visiting the Toronto Auto Show. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to attend this year. But I do have a lot of love and respect for people bringing a tank into a convention hall because the looks you get are incredible. Or remember, not last year's TwitchCon, but 2018 TwitchCon, having the tank delivered on the streets of San Jose into the San Jose Convention
Yeah.
Center. They had to put down metal plates to protect the road. It was great.
All right, so we have a couple of questions that I'm going to quickly answer. So as far as we know, the Black Market is going to be in the same place in the client. And then 13 Disciple.
Sure.
Yes, we are taking feedback about that.
We're always taking feedback
There
for everything.
is not a browser version that we know of.
But it is a great idea and something that we have taken the note on for sure. We're going to be doing tier 8. We're all bringing Progettos because we have no regrettos. And unfortunately, antenna physics will not be in the next patch.
Count in.
However,
Not ready.
leaky cabbage speaky, we will have an update for you guys next week on the New Balance update. So I know it's been a bit. We're going to get quiet on that. Our poor Balance devs have been working crunch for the last couple months trying to get a build ready for you guys, and we will have some news on that for you next week. So get hyped.
Alrighty, ready? count in for tier 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Monty says New Balance is a shoe-in.
Ah.
I like how you have a New Balance pun every week, Monty. It's so good. Michael says you keep teasing the antenna physics. I know, right? It's horrible. Stormer was asking a question, but I missed it. He says we're not responding to him, but didn't post the question again. If I read you saying they're not answering me and I don't see the question, I can't answer it. You know what I mean, man? Come on, help me out here.
Daily reminder that your platform is not the only platform that we are streaming to. We stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook simultaneously. So things are a little bit chattier on our end than they are on yours. So yeah, don't get mad. Just ask the question again. And if we don't answer it, ask it again. And then I guess if we don't answer it by then, I'm sorry.
Stormer said like 3 times, do y'all know when Steel Hunter or Frontline will be back? So Frontline will be back first, and soon, but not this month, is the best I can do right now.
All right, Kento's making the plays.
There is an article that will be coming soon that will describe the new year-long event that we'll be running with Steel Hunter and Frontline. But Frontline will be coming first, is my understanding at the current moment. Captain Napalm says, hey, Cabbage, how's your ankle? It's doing pretty well. I'm actually walking around the office without any sort of crutches or cane or support anymore, which I'm really happy about. I still can't walk very far, but, you know, better progress every week. Making progress every week.
Nathan Fudge asks, from now on, will you only post Platoon links on Twitch now? So we don't have a Platoon link currently, so the website that we use called waitlist.com or something has a limit of a certain amount of people per month, and you guys are so intent on platooning with us that sometimes you guys hit that limit early in the month and we can no longer platoon.
And we do appreciate that.
And we absolutely
I don't know why you'd want to
appreciate
come
that.
lose a game, try to carry me through a game, but I appreciate it.
So I found a solution, and unfortunately the only solution that there was to have a extension for Twitch. And so I added the extension for Twitch to our Twitch channel so you guys can sign up on there. Unfortunately,
YouTube and Facebook don't offer the same kind of integration. So
Yeah.
it's not really like a, we don't like you guys. Oh, that guy's, that Progetto is experiencing some
My
regretto.
shell went a little high, my last one.
I missed all 3. Can you put the dunce cap on?
Where's the dunce cap right now? Is
We
it on
need
the
we need
floor?
a-
It's
we
on
need
the
an
floor.
Animated dunce cap. I literally missed all 3 shots on the Progetto who was in the wide open. That's embarrassing. Yeah, because you're going to take a hat off the floor and put it on my head.
I got 6 seconds left on
Great.
my reload for my last shell.
I do have a big head. Hey, we haven't hit that bingo in a while. It's been, for those of you who remember our bingo square, the size of my head coming up in conversation was one of the squares. It's actually been a few
really
weeks
is.
since it came up.
Are we going the Japanese nameless tanks on the NA server? I don't believe so, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think I don't know.
Never say
It's
never,
been-
you know?
Some crazier
So-
things have happened.
So here's the issue with the Nameless and the Edelweiss, which some of you know they're in World of Tanks Blitz and they're on the APAC server. The issue is really
Is
on
that
the
their weeb tanks? No, just kidding.
the issue on the NA server is we have that historical filter, and we don't mind doing non-historical content if we can filter it out
Yeah.
for the people who don't want to see it. The problem is because the Nameless and the Edelweiss are like custom hulls,
Yeah.
they don't have a historical version to go back to.
Yeah.
So like we have the KV-2R, which is a Warhammer tank, but if you have the filter turned on so you don't see non-historical stuff, it just looks like a KV-2, which is fine.
I think there are some tanks that actually circumvent that, which is kind of weird and
Which
surprising.
tanks circumvent that?
I don't know, but I believe there are some tanks
We should
that-
push, not cap, right? We're up 7.
Yeah,
I
we
believe
should
there's
push.
at least 1 or 2 tanks that have skins on them that don't get hidden in historical only.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should cap. I'll try to keep pressure on this T-44.
He's not interested.
Well, he
Where's
was
my
defending a
what?
second ago.
My hat? I'm so confused. Have
No
been getting a
chance.
lot of rubber
Yeah, I'm just
banding and
gonna-
connectivity issues with tanks yesterday.
Because
and
we can draw
today.
those heavies into the open. and
We
just
did
farm
get
them.
several reports of some connectivity issues yesterday, and then
Yeah.
we submitted a bug report. I saw a bunch of movement on the bug report, but it was late at night, so I didn't pay too close attention to exactly what was going on. But yes, there was some issues going on yesterday, and they have since been resolved, or were some issues going on yesterday. Sorry, English is hard.
So we're going to take some heat for capping instead of killing. However, my philosophy is take the win that comes to
Go
you.
for the W.
No
Don't-
cap,
don't
kill
force.
all.
Don't try and force something silly. And
As,
they're not even trying to come back and defend. That's just a free win.
as far as we have any information on, like
Thanks, Cadams.
black market is probably going to be run basically the same as last year.
No cap, kill all.
But there may be some differences. Who knows? I
Take the
don't-
W, folks. It's all about that win rate. We got to get that win rate above 48%.
All right.
Slavic Stone
Shut
Cold
up,
was
next
very
we have-
forthcoming with the
Up
information.
next, we have Voss99 who wants a tier 10.
Ooh, Voss is going hard today.
Hey, I
Yeah.
completed Coalition 13.
Nicely
Woo,
done. Nicely
nice.
done. Oh, wow. Kento and Domo both finishing in the top 10 with their Progettos. Well done. Top 3, I mean, not top 10. We all finished in the top 10. Thanks for the game, Kento.
The rare sight of a solid victory on the World of Tanks NA community stream.
Yeah,
Doesn't happen very
where we
often.
were all somewhat productive.
Dang.
That's not true. We had a stream 2 weeks ago where we won almost every game.
Yeah. I think it was with you and Crazy Boop.
Yeah, I think so.
Did I score any lucky money, and what did I do with mine? As in, like, for real or for tanks? Because I got one.
I think he's talking about Lunar New Year.
Oh, well,
Envelopes.
for real Lunar New Year, I actually did get lucky money for my birthday, actually, because it was almost at the same time. So
Nico Cage says, I finished ahead of someone at Doyle Rules. Oh, were you a Doyle, Nico? I saw you in the cage. Yeah. Nathan says the first German SPG sucks because it takes so long to aim. Yeah, especially if you got that like 75% crew or whatever going on in there.
Mr. Beetlebum asked, is there anywhere I can get up-to-date media kit, maps, logos, etc.? I don't think we have any PDF files of any of those
We did have like
things.
an old press kit that's
Yeah.
still around somewhere on the website, but it is pretty old.
Yeah.
Update the press kit.
I'm working on. So I'm like trying to get some assets for CCs, so I could ask
Yeah.
about getting like an updated fan site kit as well.
I mean, you and I talked about it, and
Yeah.
I'm working with the same people who actually did our assets to hopefully get a similar. Oh, you guys are all ready, by
Tier
the way.
10.
Tier 10. Get ready. But yeah, so we're trying to work to get like a standard like kit for everyone to use. So if you like basically want to start streaming tanks, we'll have hopefully assets for that pretty soon. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So Domo's bringing the cheese wedge, that of course being the Swedish STRV 103B. I'm bringing the STB1, and Voss is in his own tier 10 Progetto,
Nice.
which has even less regretto than
I
the
love
normal
that tank.
version. It's
Sea
really good.
Ray's Smoke says,
Thanks,
so why
Blues
the
Bandit.
time limits on Dynasty Wars? Because I only get maybe an hour after work to actually get any score, and my kids make my win rate go way down.
So I hear you on the window. It's something I brought up to the product manager in charge of that event, and I don't really know. I think that is a piece of feedback for future events that we will. This is the first event of this kind that we've run, and I think they were worried a little bit about people trying to rig the missions, but I don't think it was a major concern for this event. So, I hear you on the time window. Unfortunately, it's too late to change for this event, but it is I would say that's probably at the top of the feedback report for Dynasty
Honestly, there are a
Wars.
lot of things that people have been talking about. Like there are like I'd say about like 3 to 5 like hot topics As for example, such as like a lot of people would like an opportunity to earn the EUCC commanders.
Yeah. I haven't seen as much of that as I have of the time window stuff, though. Although I do, I
Yeah.
definitely would. I hear you guys who want the DES commander or the skill commander for
And
sure.
then the other thing that I know people chat about a lot is that they're interested in
Whoa.
trying out this 7v7 game mode.
Teddy BR is spicy. He's probably gonna die. I don't actually know if
That's
he
what
will.
I got spotted by. Oh,
I
move
missed.
away from me, Mr. Leopard with Artie. Yeah.
And I'm shot.
All right, so I'm going to scroll back up because we have a couple of different questions. Jimmy K says, Wargaming
Oh my
should
goodness.
spend more time getting Klaus, Quickie, Baby, Cody, Skill, and other CCs on the same page. Not sure what that means. In general, or for one, Quickie, Baby, and Skill are actually part of the EUCC program, and so it's slightly different, although... I would love to have everybody on the same page and the same standing.
I'm gonna be wearing the dunce cap for a while today.
Probably. And then what do we think of your new Twitch name? It's gonna be your Watt name. Chinese SPGs when.
Is that Ta and Kwai?
Yeah.
It is.
I knew it is.
And then Pish says, are you going to elaborate on Wargaming getting rid of Watt Weekly? I believe there was, I mean, you're on
It's
YouTube.
pretty thoroughly explained on the final Watt Weekly, actually.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
we're not trying to get rid of it.
there's actually 2 videos that you can go watch. You can watch the last Watt Weekly, and you can also watch the video that Michael posted about him basically leaving Wargaming and what's going on with that. It's very in-depth, and there's a lot going on in that video. I think it's like 15 minutes long, and I watched the whole thing. So
I cried.
All right, kids,
I
don't
cried
try this at
a
home.
little bit too. So we would have loved to have kept Watt Weekly, but
Oh, okay.
know.
This guy's coming down the hill and he doesn't care. Who knows?
a lot going on.
Oh. Yep. This was not a pro gamer move.
You wouldn't describe this as a programmer?
No.
Wow. Okay. Can I get a second dunce cap? Do we?
Yes.
Can we stack?
Do we have? I don't think we have another.
Oh,
patent
okay.
here.
And I got spotted without noticing my spotted.
So
This is the problem of playing without sound.
Wither
What?
Pizza.
Where did that go?
Wither Pizza says, honestly, in my opinion, Dynasty Wars is kind of boring. It feels more like a grind to get free
Rigged.
rewards than a fun game mode. I mean, isn't
Rigged.
every game mode just kind of a way to get free rewards?
Don't let them
While,
notice the
like,
treadmill.
Grinding? And then,
I agree. It would have been nice to have the 7v7. I agree. There were a couple things that went into the decision not to bring that to NA and APAC. As you can probably guess, the major one being making sure that we have enough people in the queue.
yeah.
And I think that the one thing that is confusing to me is then it certainly makes sense to do the prime time if we were concerned about that, but then not doing the 7v7 and having the prime time, have to be honest, a little confusing for me.
Yeah. Did you answer this one?
I-
Our grand battle's gone.
Grand battles are currently disabled for the duration of the event, I believe, but they will be
Yeah.
back after Dynasty Wars ends, is
Yeah.
my understanding.
Although I have noticed, really, since we popped in those matchmaking fixes for Tier 8,
hold
I'm
on.
getting way less grand battles.
So Dreamstar says the nameless can't be added because it's not historically accurate. What about the IS-2 too? Yeah, fair. I mean, I think it's more of an aesthetic question than a does it look appropriate for the setting? And the Edelweiss and the nameless are they're anime tanks. I mean, Valkyria Chronicles are super cool, but definitely not in the aesthetic of the game.
And then Cryptic Shock wants to know if we're going to get a Tech Tree discount.
I should have shot from behind the bush. That was dumb. Oh no.
Oh
Ouch.
boy.
hopefully, yes. It has been brought
Yes.
up with the monetization team, and they are working
Not
on
hopefully.
it.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it is happening?
Yes.
Okay, for sure. Just don't know exactly when.
I know when.
Okay, I don't. Well, we probably can't. I don't know.
Nope.
We'll have to chat because
It'll happen.
my last understanding was that they hadn't figured out a good place to fit it into the schedule yet. But you probably know more than I do.
I talked to monetization guy recently. It's happening.
Gotcha.
All right. And then Nathan Fudge wants to know what exactly Black Market is. So Black Market is an event that we hosted for the first time ever, a surprise event.
Really, you should just watch the video. It explains
Yeah.
nothing,
Basically,
but it's really fun.
basically it's like a real black market where we sell rare
What is a real
tanks
black
or
market,
rare
Jen?
things for a lot of currency.
Yeah, so there's a limited supply of tanks that you can buy with usually credits or gold that changes on the deal. So last year, every 12 hours, a new deal would pop, and then there was a limited quantity. Some of them sold out in literally seconds. Some of them lasted almost till the end of the timer. But in order to find out what's coming up, you have to be there when the new deal pops up.
Yeah. And then, guys, you're still talking about the Michael leaving thing. So, one of the biggest things is, like, Wargaming, we moved from California to Austin. That was talked about in the video.
Almost
and
2
they
years
were-
ago now, by the way.
And they were on a contract instead of being, like, fully employed by Wargaming, and so with that move, we would like to have a video team in-house, and unfortunately, Michael and his team decided they would like to stay in California for personal reasons, and so unfortunately, it wasn't, symbiotic to continue that relationship.
Yeah, there were
That,
nobody
that
left
was
with-
explained in the video.
Yeah.
So.
And good news for Michael. I'll leave it. If you want to follow him on his personal social media channels, definitely do. He's a great guy. He has already signed with someone else, and we'll be making awesome video content for someone else very soon. Actually, I think he ended up at the same company that Meathead is working at.
Oh, really? Nice.
GLU.
And then Just Too Great Crazy asks, are they going to fix this dang lag? I would like... I thought it would be gone last night, but I'm still getting it today. So we are aware of some issues with that, and we have submitted basically an internal ticket about it, so we are tracking it.
This is
think
cabbages
it was
out of the
more or
loop.
less the issues that were happening yesterday that were affecting everyone. Those should be more or less resolved, though.
Oh, okay.
So if you're still experiencing issues, it definitely wouldn't hurt to submit a ticket to customer support. They can help you run some connection diagnostics and figure out if the problem is occurring on your end, our end, or somewhere in between.
It's usually somewhere in between.
Yeah, usually
There's
is.
always that Chicago hop. There's always many of you in chat can describe it better than I can, but as the connection from your computer to our server makes its way, there's always a hop in Chicago that causes problems.
And then Scott Baker wants to know, when does Black Market go live? If you're on the West Coast, it goes live at 8 a.m., and if you're in Central, like us, it goes live at 10 a.m., and if you're on the East Coast, it is at 11 a.m. Question, the Black Market runs concurrently on all servers. I believe so. You can actually go to each one of the World's Tanks websites and check the times on there, so... I believe they should also have articles where you can compare.
I'm 9% sure that yes, it does, because that was
Yeah.
one of the reasons as to why,
NA cut.
why the deals are popping up in the morning when everybody's at work. Is that because the deal is popping up literally in every server at the same time?
Yeah.
It was a little too easy for NA players last year because they got to see what was going on
Yeah.
12 hours ahead of time.
That's why the Type 59G sold out in like 6 seconds.
I think it was even less than that.
Yeah.
It was 4.
Everyone always has like these different measurements, but all of the different measurements I see are like, oh yeah, sold out in like 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure, like, with the data that we had, it was literally like 4.
I was
seconds.
sitting there watching it.
Yeah.
Right before my eyes, it sold out.
Yeah.
Card is
As I-
asking if we're ducking questions on Tank University. Certainly not. I don't know what the question is, but I'm happy to answer.
I am working on a feedback report for Tank University, so make sure. I don't have a separate feedback report thread for Tank University, but I am checking the announcement thread, and I'm looking for extra threads about Tank University. So forums is going to be your best bet. Make sure to leave some feedback there, because I will be sending out a feedback report for that at the end of this week.
GPC says, you say easy, we say convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. True.
So as far as we know, there are no huge changes in the way the black market works from last year, but that's all we know. We have almost basically the same amount of information that you guys have.
Well, that's not true.
Are you ducking questions on ducks? Yes.
It's coming up.
Wait,
few days before you
did we
guys
ever
knew
get
it
the
was coming
question
up.
about Tank University?
We did not. I don't see one.
What is Tank University? Somebody's
Okay, so
asking.
just
Well,
like as far as productivity is concerned, repost your question instead of posting that we're not answering
Yeah.
your question. We will get it if you repost
Yeah.
it.
Like we have 320 of you in all 3 of our chats, and honestly, all y'all are talking all at once.
I saw Michael ask if I ever worked in forestry because I've been knocking down a lot of trees. No, I've not. I have chopped down a couple trees, but not professional.
So to answer someone's question, Tank University is a set of if you're familiar at all with the Play Your Tank class right missions that we ran virtually all year last year, it's in the same vein as that. However, instead of having like an entire set of like every single class thrown at you the entire month, we're going to be highlighting a different vehicle class every week of the month. So the missions are going to be tailored around that class, and then if I'm correct, is that going to be the thing where there's like a certain amount of tanks will be given out at the end?
Raffle.
The raffle.
Yes.
Yeah. So
100 tanks.
Right. So. For the people who complete those missions, if you complete all the Tank University missions, you will be entered into a raffle for a featured
No,
tank.
you have to complete the exam. Each exam so each week is a semester for a different class. If you complete the missions and then complete the exam,
Gotcha. So you have
you
to
get
complete
one entry.
all 4 semesters.
No, you get one entry for each exam you complete.
I need to do my homework and read up on these missions because clearly I was entirely wrong.
You gotta go to
about how
Tank
they work.
University.
I do have to go to
I'm
Tank
gonna
University.
go back and quickly answer some very short questions. How long will we be streaming for? About an hour and 15 minutes left in our stream. And then Zach Proch asks, why is the black market at 11 a.m.? People have work and school. We are aware of that, so all of the servers are concurrently running black market at the same time, and so we wanted all of them to run at the same time, which unfortunately means some people don't get to do.
No, again, Zach, I would
see
say
it.
that is like our number one feedback right now on Black Market.
Yeah.
I saw Jim asked earlier how the Australia stuff went. So I think overall the wargaming efforts to support the recovery from the Australia fires have already raised more than $20,000. And we are still hoping to have a regional charity stream, but we are waiting on our some final confirmations from some of our partners.
Do we want to watch our lovely friend
Yes.
Voss? Let's see.
Oh, the game's over.
We win. Good job, Voss. 2% health.
Why is it less rewarding? Because it is a lot more effort.
Well, it's actually much more rewarding. You could never
Yeah.
earn a. Well, okay, it has the
You have a
potential to
raffle.
be much more rewarding. But if you win a Tier 8 premium, that's a much bigger reward than you could ever earn under the previous player tank class, right?
All right, up next we have Garci. I remember another question someone asked. It's somewhere up in the
Hey, that's
chat,
all.
but-
By the way, Cardi, that's all perfectly valid feedback. There are some great points in there. Please make sure to leave that in my in the forum thread. Sorry, I don't have a feedback thread. Leave it in the forum thread. That's the announcement for for Tank University missions, and I will make sure to add that to my report. I might forget to do it. I'm not going to remember all the chat that I see in this stream, so please make sure to leave it in that thread so your feedback doesn't get missed.
So I didn't have a great game, but Donut Sapien over there.
That's
It's
Jeez. But no, to answer the question I was going
Thanks for the game,
to
Voss.
answer, so the tanks that are in the black market from last year were either sold with gold or silver. So those are the two currencies that you can
Credits.
use that we are aware that you can use to purchase these tanks. Credits.
Hey, when I was filling out
Please.
tickets, I would get marked off on QA for calling Tank's PC credits silver.
Oh, seriously?
And also for not capitalizing the C in credits.
very serious business. It's
Dang,
proper noun.
that's some serious business. Anyways, Garci, you're up next.
Yeah.
We got people
Suffice to say, guys,
shouting credits.
Many of you in chat talking about the times for Black Market. We hear it.
Credits. Why is everyone just saying credits now? Roll credits.
I like how Voss didn't. Also, Voss said he had 500 ping that entire game.
Jeez.
That is a bummer.
Yeah. At least.
I'm getting 50.
That just means it's like
And just so you
taking
know,
long. It's not like losing information in there.
our office isn't actually close to the server
Garcia, what
either.
are we bringing in? Don't tell me it's Sherman's.
Of course it's Sherman's. Hey Garcia, how's it going? So yeah, but the server's in Chicago and we are in Austin, so our connection's still quite good. Oh, Voss says my internet is just dying today like usual. Ah, got it.
When can we start talking about food?
That'll happen usually later in the second hour of the stream.
Goodness. All right. What
Garcia
tier are we
says your
doing?
choice. So I'll tell you what, Domo,
Okay.
since you didn't want Sherman's, you get to choose.
Oh, I didn't scroll down.
Stream code.
We
Yeah, we're gonna
will
have a stream code
play
today.
tier 9.
Ty says, yeah, but do you hear us? Well, no, I read you.
I have
so
like 10%.
you know,
Or
it's
I have
like-
like 10k more XP on this.
if you
this
were
board
to
before I
Google
have
the
tier 10.
definition of here, the one that I'm using is like probably number 3. We can check. I will check right now. So it's going to be 2, actually. Be told or informed of. Here, definition number 2. Zig Destroyer says it is because boosters are called credit boosters and not silver boosters. Yes, that is.
All right,
So actually, when you make a game, you actually end up, the guys who write all the copy put out dictionaries of how, because they want everything to always be referred to the same way so that it makes sense. So yeah, that's why there was stuff like that happening, is because if it's credits, it has to be credits everywhere. Otherwise, people get mixed up.
All right. So we are getting real close to a bingo today.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Garcia says he's got a game mode idea. I do want to hear it, Garcia. Although I would rather
All right. Was that tier?
be informed about it than location it.
Is that tier 9?
Yep.
Tier 9. Get ready. Is scavenger scavenger hunt coming back?
I got you, Ty.
Yes, it is. Hopefully next month. I have to schedule a meeting for that this week, actually.
All right. Count in tier 9.
Shigeo says, what is in
4,
and out?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
3, 2,
Oh.
1.
Game mode where a bunch of
Whataburger or in and out.
game mode where a bunch of tier 2 to 3 have to
No,
take down.
it's
a
not
tier
time
8
for
and both
food
teams
yet.
Get special power ups.
Food discussion can start in 40 minutes. Till then, no food discussion.
I actually, so Garcia, I had a similar idea. I thought it would be cool if at some point we had like a sheriff event where we roll around in a platoon of 3 Object 279Es,
Oh, no.
and we are the raid boss platoon. And if the team with the raid boss wins, they get something, and then the team that takes out the raid bosses gets something if they win, and then extra goodies for the people who actually get the kills.
Square Redeem is sold out. Do you mean random or specific square? I guess that means specific square. Yeah, you can only redeem a specific square, I believe, once per stream. So
Oh, man. And of course, chat is filled with food.
it's so people don't just like redeem the
Sometimes I swear,
squares.
you guys just don't neatly do whatever I ask, and it's
Raising
really
Cane's
frustrating.
chicken. I had a Popeye's chicken sandwich today.
Stream derailed. We're talking about food for the next hour.
Has anyone tried Raising Cane's chicken? Isn't it just Cane's chicken?
No, it's Raising
Hey,
Cane's.
remember that last time when we were streaming and everybody kept talking about food when I was hangry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that happening again?
No,
No,
now
now
he
it's-
thinks he's taking his revenge.
cabbage.
I'm not hangry. I was
Do you
just
want me
trying
to
to
go
talk about
like
World of
toast
Tanks.
you a hot pocket from the freezer?
We have Hot Pockets here?
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
it's in the freezer.
Whoa, you mean I
There's-
don't have to just eat cereal all the time?
There's a lot of
Artemis-
food.
Apollo Artemis had one earlier because I could smell
Like,
it.
like many tech companies, they ply us with food and hope that we'll work through lunch and eat.
I thought we
and
just
frequently
had
I do
snacks.
because it's very
Yeah,
convenient.
yeah. Hopic.
Oh, no, do not want to trade down
Bingo
with the
or
hold down
row
a mill
quest?
too.
You want row 1.
He's got
Alright.
turret armor. I've got turret
Row
cardboard.
1, square 4.
You don't
Ooh.
have to eat cereal. There's trail mix and
Ooh.
almonds and goldfish and
guys are
Nutri-Grain
getting
bars.
really
I know.
close.
I just like cereal.
Pretzels. I just like.
I'm
Why do I have to eat this thing that I enjoy?
I have
Oh,
It's
no.
more than trail
My
mix
life
and other
is so
stuff.
hard.
I have
But at
so
times I
much
wish I
pizza at
had
home.
Hot Pockets, and now I do.
I have so much pizza at home. Like, I'm having an issue, like, actually making my food lately because like I'm moving, so I'm like so
that's right, you guys have
hesitant.
the house.
Yeah, I'm so hesitant to like make food because
Why
then
would you shoot
it'll
me?
like
I'm your friend.
it'll be annoying to move with that instead of like just going out and like grabbing something, you know?
Ah, this is a terrible position. Why do I always go this direction?
But yeah,
I'm not
so-
moving for another 2 months, and or like a month and a half, and I'm still eating out anyway because I'm lazy. Oh, I've been putting on the old LBs.
Salty says, "How can you have too much pizza? Weak." What about Pop Tarts? Do you have those? I don't think we have.
I don't
Pop
have.
Tarts.
No, we don't have Pop Tarts. Call them. Call them.
All right, this is gonna be a bold move.
Oh, he's gonna
It's
die.
definitely not gonna pay off.
Well, the Artie's focusing on me, so
It's
That's
already used
reassuring.
up. It's already in there.
I guess we can shove behind the Doom Turtle here.
Freebirds. Ooh, Freebirds is pretty good. I feel like Freebirds has now like doubly exceeded
Oh my God, no depression,
Chipotle
So
because
here- hold on.
Chipotle is like quality.
You're gonna want
is
to switch to my
lower.
camera because I am forming a Mecha Voltron moment. Please don't sue us, Mecha Voltron. Now you'll notice that with the Doom Turtle in front,
Zoom turtle.
my vulnerable hull is protected. However,
Boomer.
my mighty turret is able to focus the enemies.
Okay,
And I-
Doomer.
Really? And then he shoots me anyway? Really?
Torchies, Torchies
Not
tacos.
so mighty.
I'll be
Torchies, I love
honest,
Torchies,
I
it's
don't.
amazing.
Have I had Torchies tacos yet?
How have you not had torches?
I don't
Can you
know.
guys do something
I
about
might
this?
have.
Hold down and mill
I'm
two.
trying to not die.
I appreciate that a whole lot.
Will
No,
we
the
ever
email 2 is
get
killing me,
choices
so
of
actually I can't do that.
garages? There are definitely some mods that allow
Yeah,
you
I'm
to
dead.
have like whatever.
Wow.
Whatever.
Wow. Red team just set up
garage
tents.
you got.
Just set up
want.
tents. Oh, I thought you were giving it to me. Red team just set up tents and
No, I
camped
just-
us out there. We should have never
just
pushed into
dropped
that.
it.
That was unfortunate.
The fully aimed shot I have on the Emil's drive wheel, of course, goes way above and bounces off the top of his upper glacis plate
Yeah.
because I don't have enough pen to pen the lower glacis
Embra-
plate or upper glacis on an Emil.
Embrace my heritage. Hot pot and stir fries are so easy. I know. I really need to learn how to like genuinely do stir fry. I need to get a wok for that though. So. I'll
B.
probably do
Woodson
that.
says, "You're young. When you get older, you appreciate home cooked food."
Oh, I
don't think appreciation
love
is the issue. I think
home-cooked food.
lack of skill and energy.
I
is
think
the primary
it's the
issue for
lack
us.
of effort I want to put into it, which is why Instapot is great. But also, I still have
I
to
do love
prep
Instapot.
everything. I have to cut it all up, throw it in the hot pot, or throw it into the pot, and I'm like, plus. The one recipe that I really like, which is the beef stew recipe that I make pretty often, I still have to cook the meat before I throw it in the pot.
Yeah. You are correct, Straight and Salty. I did, in fact, overextend, and gold rounds will go through my turret. Correct. You're right.
What is this stream about? This stream is about tanks and food, because we're working as intended.
Can I get a confused Jackie Chan meme, please? I just bounced off of the rear on that.
Actually,
that freaking
this stream
stupid-
is
Have
about
his
Domo
little plate.
Rage and appreciating it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is. Woks are so rare. They have them at every place that sells cookware. I feel like they're not rare, or at least not rare in the places that I've gone. So like here in Texas, or at least Austin specifically, we have H Mart, which is this really awesome like Asian
H Mart's awesome.
food. It has all types of Asian food, which
Oh,
is
and
great.
my chat thing is still bugged.
Domo has a bad day every stream.
No, you cannot use anything other than a real wok. What? No. Plus, my new place has a gas stovetop, which means using a wok is even easier and way better.
I have a cast iron wok, which is great because you can use it on a non-gas stove. You can still get it pretty hot.
Well, dang.
You can't move it though like a normal wok. You have to stir,
Yeah.
but it works pretty
See,
well.
that's the biggest thing is like
It's also great for making popcorn.
you can't
stovetop
like
popcorn.
move it. I like to move
Mike
it.
says that he
Up
just
next we
uses a
have
cast iron
Darcy-
skillet.
Up next we have Rugs 001, which is Wreck-It Rugs.
Frank says, "Why walk when you can run?"
Oof.
Because I can't run, Frank. I just started walking again.
Pokehan says, "What's happening with the crew skills rebalancing?" So it's a rework. Any information, Cabbage?
Nope. So here's the deal. New Balance is the next big content patch that'll be coming. We will have news on that for you soon. Crew rework will not be a part of that. That's going to be something that's further down the line. So I'd say, like, frankly, we're several months away from even having a test for you guys on new crew rework. It is on the list of things that we are going to do, but it's not close.
What tier did Rugs want to play?
Tier 8.
Okay.
Garci messaged me and said, what do you call a fly without wings?
A walk. All right, what tier are we doing?
Tier 8.
Tier
I get the
8.
feeling Tragic has heard many of the walk jokes.
Yeah, I have.
Garci says, indeed. indeed.
Great intuition.
Voss says Cabbage tried walking behind the T95 and failed. Yeah, I did. I did fail. I failed terribly.
This is like so much today. Like there are so many puns.
GPC says, I'm dreading that crew week. I'm worried too, GPC, to be honest. And I think that the devs have a healthy appreciation for how difficult it will be to do correctly, and that's one of the reasons that it's, hasn't just been slapped in right now. E. Barboni says, Cabbage, what's going on with the server that gives spikes of ping and makes you warp everywhere? Please submit a support ticket, E. Barboni. Our support team can run through some diagnostics with you, and we can figure out where exactly you're having a connection issue.
Am I thinking of getting arm tats? I actually do have an arm tattoo.
Board Zero says, New Balance just striding right in, eh? I'm actually wearing New Balances right now.
You don't want a unitasker. What? Plus, you need a stand for a gas range.
I see we have an Alton Brown acolyte here.
Oh, no. Oh,
no kitchen unitaskers.
Jeez. Bingo Link?
New Balance comes
Oh my
next
God.
week.
Did you really just take your shoe off for this joke?
Well, we're having a dad joke moment, so I was leaning into
We
it.
are having a dad joke stream.
David on Facebook says, walk your dog. Little risque there.
Anyways,
Since the update,
That was meta.
I haven't been about to hit the side of a barn with my first shot. Oh, that's
I have an arm tattooed on my arm. No. I actually have a quote tattooed on my arm.
that's a big shoe.
I also
not
have
that big.
this one.
I don't know.
This
I'm a
one.
tall guy.
Wait, which way do I rotate my freaking arm?
We
This
got to
way.
get you guys some new questions.
Yeah.
Samuel on YouTube says, oh, yeah, when is Frontline coming back? News on that soon, but not this month.
Yeah. I mean, so.
I think we're ready for a tier 8
That's fine.
counting.
All right. Count in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Cygnus says, how do mermaids wash their fins? Tide. Hopefully without.
This is a tie dad.
Hopefully without pods.
Whoa, what happened to Bingo? Ooh.
Did we win?
Oh, no.
How are we?
It disappeared for
Yeah.
a second.
I
got three
love Charlie Day, but
different ones.
did that commercial really need to be a 6-parter? Like,
Almost got a grievance against Charlie Day now.
I know I love Charlie Day, really, I do. But
Somebody was it?
I got a grievance against
Was it
Tide.
Apollo?
Did you guys not press go?
You didn't say anything.
I counted.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did you count out loud?
Yeah.
This is why you don't make me platoon leader, all right? I said at the beginning of the stream that this was going to happen.
Put that back on. All right, we're going to be counting again.
This is
5,
no longer my
4,
responsibility.
3, 2, 1, go. See, even Valiant Servant
We're
is
not
like,
ready.
All the vehicles got unready because Domo swapped transmander positions. Working as
5,
intended.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What better way to
Oh
kick
my
off
God.
the rebranded stream, all right?
Woo!
What better way?
Just gonna clap this one away, boys.
Woo! Yeah.
I'm gonna clap till it's dead.
It's dead. Oh, snap. Okay, well, I guess we just got a bingo.
Bingo! See,
Yeah.
calculated was part of the plan.
It was part of the plan. I will work on getting that bingo link out.
Don't
to you
say I didn't
guys.
warn you about this platoon business.
Garcia, I'm not gonna read that one, but I laughed.
Gosh. Wait, what? Whose message?
And Cinders.
Oh, wait.
No, it's the Jeb. Please clap.
Oh gosh. Oh no, that's super dark.
And of course, I play a light tank, so what happens? We get Himmelsdorf.
Oops. Wait.
Disciple, you should really make a video explaining why antenna physics are so important, so that we can show it to the devs and get some urgency on that project.
Think about the monetization opportunities, okay? We could partner with Jack in the Box, get little Jack in the Box bobblehead thingies for the tanks, for the antennas.
You have until
man, that
the
T-49's
end of
going in.
this match to
I got you,
enter
Rugs.
your information. You have.
Oh my god.
When will y'all be giving out the weekly stalker code? In about 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Get out of your stalker.
Just make sure you have your name entered into the bingo sign up. Bingo sign up.
Poke up here and hopefully not overcommit to this flank.
Yeah, I've been seeing. So, Ibar Boni says Dekilzor is jumping on top of Amorak turrets and jumping into empty space. Yeah, so there was
What?
a video that was posted on Reddit this morning that I watched, and it was like 10 minutes of people like rolling into
Oh,
Amorak
yeah, there's like
turrets
a
and like
epic physics bug,
launching.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
I haven't seen
crazy.
it happen personally yet, but I know that it's a
No.
thing.
But I feel like this
what?
popped up out of nowhere.
Cabbage, why do you suck
Oh
so
my
bad at
God.
driving?
Oh my god, run away, Rugs. Run
Oh
away.
boy. What
Rugs
is
turns
the
the corner.
t-shirt of the day?
I just-
Today's t-shirt.
Oh, and I bounced
is
off the low.
Twitch
Oh,
Prime
I have
t-shirt
a
that we
scout
had
behind me.
created.
Oh, that's
There you go.
unfortunate. Well, thankfully that bounced.
Guys, we found the red team.
Why is no one shooting a T-92?
Because it's all the way
Why
across
aren't you?
the map.
Why are you on the hill? The objective's at the railway. Why are you
but
on the
like-
hill?
Because there's nothing to shoot at
There's
on the railway.
The objective of the game
I don't like playing
is on the railway, and you're on the hill.
Really, it's your fault for having encounter mode turned on. Because I don't play encounter battles, so don't expect me to know where to go on an encounter.
Neither does anyone else, if I'll be honest. I feel like a lot of people turn off encounter and assault.
Like, I'm bad enough at just trying to figure out where do I go when it's like regular, you know.
Salty mechanic.
See, you use the objective, which is
Why-
the
Why
top circle.
am I just everything
to-
is bouncing? This is my life.
Voss, I'm not aware of any issue with ammo racks right now, but I'll ask the support guys.
What?
Yeah, we're about to lose the hill.
Oh no, not the hill.
I
There's
sent a
so many
bingo
important things up
response.
there.
How does that work? Basically,
Like the bulk of our forces.
what we're getting. somebody
Michael says,
spamming.
"Yippee ki MFer, great hat." So you got that going for you, which is nice. Hodor wants you to run away.
All right.
should.
So
There's nothing for me to be had here.
I forgot what I
bitter
was.
disappointment.
Bingo responses. If you respond to this bingo, that means that you want to win maybe 3 days of premium time. Also, Cabbage,
Yeah.
you keep playing with your mic,
Oh, sorry.
and everyone can hear that. It's just like, wait, 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 wait.
Can you play All Star while I do this so we can copy Chop's monkey?
Oh my god. No, because we're going to get copyright strikes.
Only shooting stars.
Disciple says, to be fair,
break
Cap back the map is small, and with
tomorrow.
encounter it's easy to get resets. You're better off winning important map positions hill than fighting over the cap early. You know, I've heard that before, but here's the thing. There's places you can cap in the circle where no one on hill can touch you. So if you just take over railway and the other team goes to the strategically important position on hill, they lose. If I promise you, I've done it. If you get 10 guys to go railway and take it over and the other team goes hill, you win 100% of the time.
Yeah. Anyways, whoa. Streamers don't read chat.
We try.
What?
Sweet. All right.
Lucky you, he says.
I don't know why you would do that,
to
but I mean-
Samuel Bailey.
The only reason hill matters is because people are so addicted to going hill on Himmelsdorf that you never get enough people to do the railway properly. But it's so hard to get off hill. It's not actually that strategically important because if you're on hill and I have the objective and you got to come down the hill to get to me,
wanna hear
I can
Halo
hide from
joke.
you. You can't shoot me until you push through the open to contest the objective.
I would love another.
In
joke.
fact, this T-34 is doing the T-34 and the T-30 are doing a great job right now of showing how you can double cap railway without exposing yourself.
I'm not reading that one out loud, but that's
But
real
you'll
funny
notice
and
how
dark.
us taking,
13
us taking
disciple.
pressure off of the railway for
That's
the
true.
first half of the match allowed you guys to take control of 3/4 of the map so that they only had the castle left, and now they have no optics on the cap that we are pushing.
Roger, the stream address is twitch.tv/worldoftanksna, all one word.
On Prime.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So I feel like the
No,
person.
I'm sorry, Obi-Wan. The high ground is not where it's on this map. Anakin is right this time.
So Verdict 7, who was on YouTube, has decided that I guess we do read chat
Oh, okay.
because they haven't responded to me answering them that we do read chat. So I don't know.
Jimmy says blue cheese stuffed olives. I support that. That's a great decision.
Ooh. I am a huge fan of stuffed mushrooms.
Execrable says, can I submit a support ticket about BM time? I really don't complain about over and over again about something. You can. Support takes feedback tickets as well. However, the forums and Domo are your best outlets.
Hey, I got that reference.
So I guess Domo got mad and then carried the team.
Disgusting.
So congratulations, Cabbage, for motivating Domo.
It wasn't me. It was the Lazo, the Lorraine 42. He did the heavy lifting here.
Thanks for the
Alright.
game. Unfortunately, Wreck-It Rugs, we ended up getting a pretty rough map for our tanks, but oh well, we could have done better.
Wow, Tragic Loss doesn't love me. Won't answer my last question. Is the bingo on YouTube too? Yes, you have like 5 more seconds before I close that because we are at the end of that match, and I told you
Yeah, you can
guys I
definitely
would
move
close
that.
the response after the match was done, and I'm being nice by posting
For
it
giving
one
me
more
permission
time.
to remove my dunce cap.
Well, I put it on you, so it seems fair.
All right, I'm getting no more responses in here.
Quick, everyone, DM Domo on Discord constantly with minor complaints.
All right, we're going to close the responses for bingo.
Do
If you
it.
didn't sign up, I'm so sorry. You should have signed up the last 10 times I said it. Anyways, all right, so you guys are going to get insanely average in.
leader now, so you gotta do the
Oh, that's right. Thank you for the game, Wreck-It Rugs. I do have to remove you.
All right, we're going to
And then next we have Insanely Average.
name picker. All right, we're going to pick a
It
random
took you 3
name.
tries to start match. Yeah, that's true. It did. Actually, I think it was
Ooh,
technically 4.
This is the person who won bingo. Oops. Here we go.
The winner of bingo is Tanky Boy. Tanky Boy. Tankiibii. Tanky Boy. Congratulations, Tanky Boy. Whatever I want.
You're
So,
getting 3 days of
I'll choose
premium
Baby
time
Square.
as soon as I remember after the stream is over.
Congratulations, Tanky Boy.
And do you guys want to watch how bingo clears? It's actually really cool. Watch.
Is it cool? I guess that's cool.
It is cool. It's very
Fancy.
satisfying. And
where
bingo goes
is my
bye-bye
1357?
until
Here it is.
Thursday.
All right, so we're going to be doing tier 7. I'm bringing the Baby Scorp.
7. Get
Domo's
ready.
bringing the 1357.
Count in. All right. Are we
And
ready?
Insanely Average is picking.
Hold on. Are you ready for the count in?
You can't. Okay, we gotta bring.
No,
E25s.
now we're ready, because, oh, wait.
Okay.
No, we're not. We gotta bring E25s.
Yeah, wait. Does E25 have pref?
Yeah, it does.
Does, what, do any other tier 7s have
Nope.
pref?
Oh wait, there's the Panther M10. It also.
That is pref? I suck at that tank,
Pref
though.
tier at 7. Get ready.
Hold on a
Make me
second.
change
I
it.
got to get a pref tier 7 ready. And oh, that's right. I'm ready to tank. That's why.
M10. M10 is also.
Oh, we're going to get so much hate mail.
All right, ready?
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I hit go.
You don't have to yell. I'm not
did
the
it.
platoon leader.
Yeah, he sent it to me.
Just making sure.
So we're all bringing E25s, which is a terribly mean thing to do. However, I think we're bad enough to make it fair.
Also, I think one of you guys has like a tickly nose or something, like just at you.
Do you have a tickly nose?
Do you have a tickly nose, Demo?
What?
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 Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Okay. I don't
understand what's
I don't
happening.
see what you were trying to
Was
do
that a
there.
joke?
I was trying to
Right.
get one of you guys to do the sneeze thing, like we usually do for the weekly watcher code. No. Okay.
Oh, there's a code! There's a code! Did you guys know there's a code up there now?
Oh.
It's Finish Stream 0220. I assume that's a Trusted Llama code? Or is that a tragic
That
code?
is a trusted llama code.
Yeah, Trusted Llama's been doing codes recently, and he's been having a little fun with the codes. Finish Stream 0220.
Finistream. Where do you enter that? You enter it on the World of Tanks premium shop.
So we get 3 25s, and what map do we get? Mines.
Mines.
The worst E25 map. Why not?
Just go to West Island.
You can like a million bush in that little their orchard over to the right, the behind the grapevines. You could just like perma camo yourself because this thing doesn't lose camo when firing. I'm just gonna rush the hill. I'm a light tank this game. Whatever. YOLO.
Cool. Also, remember, guys, this month for Weekly Watcher, if you did last month's Weekly Watcher, you know that there was no mission. This month, there is a mission. Make sure you go in-game and play a battle before Monday next week. So play a battle this weekend. That way you can continue your streak, else, unfortunately,
Oh my
you won't
God,
have
that
that.
poor Hellcat. Spotted.
Looks like
Is this code for another fire
dominated the hill.
extinguisher? No, actually, it's code for.
Did you
a
guys
couple of-
enjoy the single manual
Single.
fire extinguisher code?
You mean the M60 code for Reddit?
that was my favorite code that we've ever made.
Yeah.
Canteen actually asked us to make that because I guess it won a poll, right? As a joke, and then we actually did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
So
I wish this Hellcat wasn't here.
they had a poll for basically they wanted to know what you guys would want for the next what's it called? For the next invite code. And they had like 279E, like M60, and all these other tanks. And one of the answers was
attention
a
to the
single
falling tree.
manual fire extinguisher.
Oh.
And
Uh-oh.
Canteen, I guess,
wanna
messaged
play?
Cabbage first, and then Cabbage was like, "Hey, can we do this?" I was like, "Yeah, we can." And then I messaged Canteen, and I was just like, "Hey, Canteen, I heard you want some M60 code for Reddit." So I made an M60 code for Reddit that was
Did it
a
really
single
bounce off the
manual
glove, though?
fire extinguisher. And
I
that's
just
the
got
story.
2 artillery shooting me. Those artillery know what they're doing.
Oh my God.
Always focus the 25 if it exposes itself.
Yes, so Sinzar, we have actually changed up Tank University from what it used to be, which was play your tank class right. Now it's going to run a single tank class per week, I believe, right? Per week, and basically you complete all the missions, and then you complete the exam. If you complete the exam, you basically get a raffle ticket. And then you keep going, and you get as many raffle tickets as you can by
you guys-
completing
Oh my alive!
the weekly missions or all of the missions
Oh,
over
it
the
finally got
whole
me.
week.
Oh,
And then you get to enter all of your tickets, and then hopefully win one of the premium tanks that we're giving away. So. Sub Dubba Dupa. I believe I'm still waiting on the mass credit to go out. Let me double check on that.
Oh wow, that was a nasty artillery shell.
Playing some Splinter Cell here. Call me Tom Clancy.
I mean, wouldn't you want to be Sam Fisher?
Sam Fisher, whatever, same thing.
Tom Clancy's just an old guy who wrote books.
Right, he's just an author, you're right.
Funny story, Tom Clancy, big tank guy. He bought an M4 Sherman and put it on his property, and his wife was super mad about it. It's a true story.
How are we all dying?
It's still at his house, actually, I think, if you go visit. I don't know if they have like a museum there or anything, but. Nathan says, how do you get the premium tank? So yeah, Nathan, real quick, each exam you complete at the end of a week will earn you an entry into the raffle where we're giving away 100 premium tanks, per tier 8 premiums. I can't remember what this month's. I think it's the Rompanzer, if I remember off the top of my head. I might be wrong about that. I'll have to double check. But so this
He
week,
does have gun depression.
the first week is the light tanks, light tank semester. We'll have the light tank exam at the end of the week. If you complete the exam mission, which it is hard, it's a lot of work, but if you win it, you get an entry for a chance to win a tier 8 premium tank. So it's a bit of a trade-off. The missions aren't as easy as they used to be, and you don't get as many immediate rewards. However, the potential reward is much higher than it ever was before, compared to the player tank class right missions.
All right.
Hey, Desert Fox, hope you're doing well, man.
Just got an email from my new property management, like my new rental place, that's literally titled Apology.
Big mistake, T29. Played right into my
War
hands.
Child says gambling is illegal. We'll have to give everyone the tank. I don't think it's gambling to give away free raffle tickets for a free raffle. But I'll have my lawyers look into it. And by lawyers, I mean our one legal consultant of the office and bug her about it. But I don't think it's an issue.
Oh, Mr. M12. Come out wherever you are. I mean, I saw him first, but okay.
Rug says, I did not look, but did they pull the winners for the Alienware PC stuff? I am not. Tragic, do you know off the top of your head? I think it's. I don't know if it's happening. I haven't gotten the email letting me know to announce the winner yet, so I don't think so.
Yeah, neither have I. I don't think they have.
I think he was just joking, guys. I don't think he was being serious.
Up next.
Okay, well, let's see. We're going to continue today's run of How Bad Can Cabbage Play? Thanks for Insanely Average.
Is this weekly watcher code for February or still for January? Well, it is February. So it is for February.
Yeah, I remember you, Flamingos.
Trying to go to our mass credit tool, and it's not liking me at all.
Silverling on YouTube asks, will Frontline ever become a standard gameplay style? Probably not standard in the sense that it's always available, at least not in the near future. This year it's going to be a limited event again.
Oh, there we go.
So you never want to say never, but not this year.
I would like to do frontline tournaments, but our tournament system
Pending,
doesn't support
it's
it.
pending
That'd be
approval.
really fun. We did do the Grand Battle tournament. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was.
All right. Oh, sorry. We have who's next on the list? We have James 24K. James 24K and Mad Clan.
Yes.
Invite sent. We got him.
Excuse me.
You pick the tier, James, and we will join it. Desert Fox says, did you guys make World of Warships? We personally did not. However, Wargaming did. Yes, that is another Wargaming title.
I used to answer support tickets for World of Warships.
We attended the launch party for World of Warships. It was a hoot. Now I can play Baby Scorp. Yes. All right, ready for a Tier 7 count-in when you are.
Tier 7 count.
TB12 says,
ready.
are we ever going to get an all-arty mode? That did, well, I guess Carl was the closest thing, right?
Yeah. Carl, and honestly, kind of the winter 8-bit mode, because there was one tank called the Polar Bear, which I believe was actually a Foch 155 that literally shot over everything, and it was basically an artillery, and that was the only tank anyone liked to play. Anyways, count in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Going. Oh, no. Shutter Carl says Puerto Rico just got hit with a magnitude 5 earthquake.
Ooh.
That's horrible.
Yeah, as
Hope.
if Puerto Rico.
I know 5 isn't as big as the last one, but hopefully it's not bad.
Yeah, they've definitely been getting hit with a lot of Really, really horrible, like natural disaster type stuff lately.
So, Grandster, as far as
Glad
we
you're
know,
having a good time, USA.
Black Market is basically going to be run the same as last year. So I would recommend logging in way beforehand and not logging in at drop point.
Garcia has another joke. Walking past a farm, I saw a sign that says duck, eggs. I thought, that's a funny place for a comma. Then it hit me. The egg. Get it? Did you get it? I got it. Altwar says, WoW announced their upcoming tour for 2020. When is Watt having a battle tour again? We're not going to do another Let's Battle tour. We will be having some events this year, and we'll announce those as we're ready to.
All right. So I went to go bug our RPD about...
Morgan, that wasn't my joke. It wasn't even mine. I was reading someone else's joke.
So I got our RPD to go look at my mass credit for the weekly watcher codes. I was just like, oh.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, can you look at this? Because it's pending your approval. And he's like, done. Okay, so now we're going to be, hopefully, the mass credit will go out pretty soon after that. So,
James says, I am Chunky Tunky.
what does the bingo board look like? What?
Oh,
is
it's
a-
Jolly Green.
What
How's it
is a
going, Jolly Green?
Luigi board?
I was wondering.
Have you guys seen Luigi board from that one guy who made that one video about like people asking on, what is it, Yahoo Ask? How does one Pregante or something like that? It's a great video. You should watch it. Can you burn a
I'll take your word
Luigi
for it.
board? Thank you, it's Zinder. I'm glad someone understands. I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's fine, I talk to myself anyway.
I'm kind of hoping that someone would scout the mid here.
That's you.
But,
Oh wait, that's Domo.
I was busy taking away 75% of this Hotchkiss's health bar.
That's
Nice.
fine. But what am I going to shoot?
It's nice that streamers almost never play the tanks I have in my garage.
What tank would you like to see us play? Vertic?
Mass credits, that sounds interesting. It's a mass
I
crediting
can show you how to play
tool.
any tank poorly.
It basically allows us to credit a lot of people all at once the same thing. Versus like crediting people individual things manually. My wife got pre-got. I love that video so much. Oh, jeez.
Black market time is AM. Okay. At least I hope so, because I've been telling people that all day. Yes.
Get it? Mass effect. Oof. Oof.
I want to shoot.
I don't need you to play poorly. Jeez.
No,
Verdict
I mean,
just wants to
you can
roast you.
Watch us for examples of how not to play.
We don't claim to be really, really good at the game. The
don't
only
claim
thing we
to be
claim
good at
to
all.
be is working as intended and wargaming employees.
Yeah, my ability to hit shots is at an all-time low right now.
Oh.
I got a promotion. Kind of a
Oh, God, no.
side move.
Probably look where I'm driving.
I need you to play excellent with
Alright, we need
them,
to
but
push
you'll
this flag
probably
back.
play worse than me.
Yeah, I'll just push in my
I got
my lane tank
I
destroyer.
got
Verdict
I'll
is
pave the way.
definitely just here to
Oh,
roast.
I was serious. I will push in my lane tank destroyer.
He's doing a barbecue roast today.
Oh my god, I found the
and
Sue.
cabbage is on the menu.
Who is?
You.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Verdict. Sorry. I was like, who's? I thought you meant like who's,
Wow,
who's
this
on the
is
menu.
so this
It's
is
you.
this is the thing about World of Tanks, guys, and you all know this, but man, when it goes great, it sure is great, but when it goes bad, it goes bad.
Also,
But sometimes you get to ram kill some.
We pushed, and
I didn't
the
even get to ram
entire
kill.
bulk of our flank is
I
still
didn't even get to ram kill.
hiding behind our ridge line.
I got tracked literally before I was about to ram kill someone in a baby scorp. My one
If-
joy was taken away from me.
If you guys ever want to get on Big Brother's good side, tell him you'll platoon 1357s with him. He loves that tank.
Oh, okay, so they pushed the other side. Yeah, now we have to go back and defend.
I don't get dinner today. What did you do? Throw all the cabbage out?
Hey!
Hey.
Do any movie stars play World of Tanks? I'm not sure about movie stars. I don't. I mean, I don't. Aside from Dolph Lundgren, of course.
There is a famous cosplayer who, by the name of Jessica Nigri, and her father plays our game.
True. Yeah, I remember that video about him. He put up his first 6K damage game, and she put up a video of him because he was so stoked about it. It was awesome.
It was super wholesome.
A guitarist for Operation Mindcrime plays Watt. Well, I know the guys from Sabaton play Watt. The interest, obviously, we've had a long partnership with them, but that was very much a thing that came about because take it. They actually play and enjoy the game.
You could probably use that dead TD for cover.
I could,
Double bush.
or I could stand in the open and die.
Almost like you should have used the dead TV for cover.
I probably should have.
Just like our team probably should have pushed with us.
Does Kevin Bacon play 7 Degrees of Watt?
Like,
Someone said make a TV ad with Keanu Reeves.
James gets an excuse.
That would
'cause
be
he's
great.
driving this
Oh.
lumbering behemoth.
Does
Cabbage.
Buffon play?
You don't count as food, according to verdict.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's gonna go get meat or bread. Ooh. Are you gonna? What about
Gigi Buffon plays.
what's it called? A pulled pork
what do you
sandwich
think?
sounds great. Actually. Do
Cam
we
is
wanna-
asking if the
oh,
code is
all of
used
you
up
guys are
already.
dead.
It might be.
Oh,
I know it goes
check.
pretty fast. I mean, there are 300 people watching, so presumably 300 people redeemed it
Yeah.
from the get-go.
At least.
So, yeah, Andrew says Cabbage will do what Cabbage does. Yes, make a mindless, aggressive move and perish horribly.
No, the stream or the code is not used up yet.
Oh, there you go.
All right. So up next we have Dana Brew.
Luckily, James
Or
helped us
sorry,
clinch that
Draco
W.
022.
Well, looks like we're going to win that one. So, well done. Well done. I'll take a win. Thanks, James, for the game. Got to kick you out now, though.
Danny Brew 92. Or is that
No,
Danny Bruh?
Draco 022.
What?
That's his username. Draco
Oh.
022.
Draco 022. Gotcha.
Invite sent to Draco Tutu.
Draco 22.
Scavenger Hunt will be back next month, probably.
All right. What tier y'all thinking?
Straight and Salty says, are you, I'm not sure yet.
I don't know what.
We gotta
tier-
get, Draco
what
on the
tier Danny Brew / Draco on.
Invite sent to Draco again. Are you a Scorpion fan, Cabbage? I love the invisibility button. Yes, of course. I love the M56. It is a hoot. I've gotten to sit in one. I think they're awesome. You have to be completely insane to sit in that thing and go 50 miles an hour. There are no seat belts. There's no suspension travel. It is crazy that anyone ever sat in one of those things that did 50 miles an hour.
There is a giant rubber pad glued to the side of the gun breech because you have to put your face up against the breech to look through the sight and fire the gun. So you are going to get a concussion.
Invite sent to Draco again. Unfortunately, Draco, if we can't get you in here, we are going to have to move on to the next person in the line. Let us know if you're here and you're just not getting the invite. Otherwise, we will have to move on to Pickle.
Here you go. How to report physics abuse.
I'm Bill S. President. This is Theodore Logan, and we are Wild Stallions.
Draco
All
reported
right,
verification.
I'm
All
gonna-
right,
I'm gonna
invite
move
going to
Draco
Pickle.
down.
It's Pickle time.
It's
I said
pickle
that wrong
time.
too. I should have said Wild Stallions.
Silverlink says your show is great with a old Cuba Libre. Not that we would ever endorse the consumption of adult beverages, but thanks for hanging out. Okay, glad you're having a good time. Call Me Kowalski says, if you can talk to someone from Wargaming privately or there is no such possibility, you're welcome to send us Discord messages. We do try and answer all those.
Yeah. Please
we
don't
are on the
call
official
us.
Discord. Do not call
Yeah,
us.
I still.
Yeah.
I think I still have that one guy who started calling. Wouldn't stop calling me during the last stream. Muted.
Oh, really?
I didn't block him. I just muted him.
I had
Yeah.
someone calling me yesterday, I believe.
Nathan, the mission is called Tank
Get
University.
ready. What tier are we doing?
And there's an article about it. You can check that out.
What tier are we doing?
Your turn, Domo, I think.
Scott on Facebook just said that the code is still working. Pick a tier.
Oh,
okay, tier
Pickles busting out the tier 10 artillery.
Tier 10. Tier 10.
All right. This is the Cabbage Redemption game. Cabbage is going to take this game super seriously, and you can tell that by my choice of vehicle.
But what
I'm
if
not
we
bringing
need
in any tank,
talk to
or just any tank. I'm bringing in the best tank, the best vehicle in the game,
All
the
right.
one vehicle that all of you should one day
Get ready.
ascribe to own if you don't already.
What are you even talking about?
The FV 215B 183
oh
Death
my
Star.
gosh. Anyways, tier 10.
Hesh's love, Hesh's
counts
life.
in. All
Not
right.
saying that it's going to be in
5,
this black market
4,
because we don't
3,
know, but it wasn't the last one.
2, 1, go.
For the low affordable price of what was it, 25 million credits?
Oof. It's a lot of credits. I don't have that many credits.
I mean, personally, as a fellow World of Tanks player, if you are not, if you do not have an abundance of credits, I wouldn't, in good conscience, recommend you to spend 25 million credits on a very situational tank destroyer.
Nah, it's
Although
perfect.
it is fun to, one-shot people.
Best vehicle in the game.
But it's
Hish.
fun when it works.
Hish.
But yeah, I'm like the cartoons. They got the little angel and the devil on the shoulders. Like he's over here, buy it, blow stuff up, and I'm over here like, man, maybe if you don't have the credits.
What was your first tier 10 there, Demo?
The Jagdpanzer E100, and oh boy, was it a bad choice for a first tier 10.
Do you play it ever?
I have very rarely. The last time I played it on stream, and I got absolutely obliterated, and I got tilted.
Hesh finds a way. That's right, Jared, it does.
Yeah, see, the thing with the Jagdpanzer E100 is that it doesn't have Hesh, so why play it?
Straight and Salty says, trying to fight you guys in the T95, got a top tier game against tier 7s instead. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah, I bet I would take that too.
So Verdict says he puts all of his tier 10 tanks in expired rental tanks so they don't take place in their barracks.
Oh, you get cruise?
That's actually, yeah,
Yep, people use expired rentals for temporary slot scoops. I'm sorry, guy.
that's a really good idea. Having a little trouble there?
Yeah, well, instead of driving forward, he just like stopped and waited for me to go around him before moving. Which, I mean, it is what it is.
Jim Beam says, isn't the mouse the best tank in the game? According to Sophie, it is. I'm a fan of them. I don't actually have a
The
mouse.
best tank in the game is the Panzer V4, and anybody who didn't buy it during the last black market
Is it
sale,
because you
missed out.
remarked it?
No, it's not
It
because I
depends.
remarked it. It really is like
It's not as good as it used to be, though.
It's
There,
just
before
pretty damn
before that tank got its HD remodel, it was flat broken.
Yeah,
And
but
we
now
it is very good that not too many people had
now
it.
it's just kind of OP.
Since the HD it's still I wouldn't even say I don't know if it's OP. It's good.
I know someone with several thousand games in the what's it called?
I'm not penning that.
The LOL tractor. They have
Oh,
like
boy.
13,000 games in it.
Someone says no, the MS1 is the best tank in the game. Well, yeah, the Master Sniper 1 is
Merciless sniper.
Merciless.
God, I hate this map so much. I never know where to go at all.
Verdict says, well, not all. I'm sorry. But
If
some
that
for sure.
If that Grilla is still up there when I get there with my Hesh,
Oh my god.
We're
Just
gonna have a
trudging
good
up
time.
there in
You
the
don't wanna do that, dude.
meme
we're
wagon.
gonna have a good old time.
Good old time.
There we go.
I don't want to overextend here, especially if they don't know I'm here yet. Sure. No, I can't get low enough to shoot the Sheridan.
Here, I'll try side scraping my guy.
Oh no, there's a TVP back there. I can't even see him. Well, that didn't work, and now I'm getting artillery.
Oh my god.
You know, I gotta be honest, at 140, we're not a ton of help there. Well, so much for the surprise ambush reveal. That didn't work out. And my driver got killed by artillery. All I can really do now is act as a deterrent. And I should get Artie safe, actually. Gonna use my brain a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna lose south. Because this 140 is taking damage and they have way more guys here.
Aw. Orthane says, the best tank in the game is the one you can enjoy playing the most. Aw. I feel
As long
like,
as everybody has fun.
yeah, I
I
feel
want
like
both teams to win.
a lot of people
I
have,
don't.
like,
I want us to win.
reinvigorated their love for the Leopard 1. Because a lot of people liked it even though it was, like,
Well,
really
I'm dead.
bad for a while.
I don't know why I shot. That was dumb.
And then now people just love it again because it's actually good.
I always liked the Leopard. Even when
Yeah.
even before the buff, I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm so screwed.
Yeah.
But overexposing the 183 there
I
is the 183.
I gotta be
What?
honest, guys. I had
Oh, I had HE.
when I broke my ankle and I was on meds, I was not playing a lot of World of Tanks, and I really am just out of the loop right now. I don't have a feel for the game at all. Not that my feel for the game was ever particularly good, but it's bad right now. I gotta go to World of Tanks boot camp and relearn this stuff.
Whack.
Unfortunately, Money, I would not buy my brain on the used market. I've had several concussions.
HE 100. Doing what HE 100s do best.
Whoa,
Poking me
whoa,
for 300
oh no,
times a shot.
oh no, oh no, oh no.
Can he even aim it up that high? Oh, apparently he can. Wait, no, he can't. Can he?
You can't
Does
shoot
he
me
have
now.
Oh. I was gonna
Wish-
say,
wish
does
we
he
had
have, does
help
he have
from Dolo
enough
down here.
elevation to shoot you up there?
No, the girl got me.
Yeah, I had my own problems to deal with.
Yeah.
We need to do your problems
Right.
down south.
But do we want to watch our lovely friend Pickle?
Yeah, we'll watch Pickle die.
If I could agree to disagree, well, he's in an RD, so watching him isn't going to be very exciting.
He's gonna carry this game.
Most people don't play a lot of tanks over tier 7, so they don't usually have a Leopard A. So the Leopard 1, I believe a lot of people do
get the
like to
shotgun.
play. If they do
Oh no.
play at tier 10. I'm not saying everyone
Painful.
should play tier 10. I'm just saying a lot of
Yeah.
people who used to like it now love it again because it's actually good.
Hey, gotta go. Thanks a lot, Kamek. You lost me $1,000. I hope not.
Anytime you should probably just bet against Cabbage.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
I hope you had some good odds on that bet at
All right,
least.
up next we have shooter
A good
underscore
return,
9.
You know? You got your like 10
Thank
to
you for
1
the game,
odds.
Pickle. Apologies for failing you on the hill.
Can you guys play a tier
still miss
3
one.
or 4, please? We could.
Yeah,
We
next
generally-
next game we have choice. We'll do 2 or
Yeah.
4. Sure.
We generally try to go with the tier that the person who we invite wants. So we don't always get to choose, but definitely.
All War says, can we get a 3D skin for the Churchill GC? Probably would resemble a refrigerator box. That would be fun, for sure. All right, Pickle, thank you for the game. I do, unfortunately, have to punt you out of the platoon so that I can invite Shooter 9.
I still want a cardboard box skin for the Sue 100.
Yeah. Someone made a mod
I
for
know,
that.
that's why I want it.
Shooter 9 invite is out.
All right.
And we got him.
Shooter.
All right.
Sweet. All right. So tier, you said 3 or 4, right?
If it's our pick.
All right.
How's it going,
are
Shooter?
Are you picking or are we picking?
Yeah, you do not. We definitely don't endorse gambling, and I really don't endorse gambling on my performance in a game of World of Tanks. That is
Yeah.
not good.
That is a very fickle margin that you have.
Does the B2 have pref?
Has super pref.
Yeah.
I don't.
So you can
have
only
pref.
bring a B2 or a Valentine 2 with the B2.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I actually have either of those tanks.
What
Do
is
you?
the code for? It is
I
our
have the
weekly
B2.
watcher code.
Oh, I got a
You-
Valentine too. Yeah, I can play Valentine
It's
too.
basically a loyalty code. If you come back next week, we will drop another code. And if you keep getting codes one after another, so in a row, you will get a bonus at the end of the month. All right,
Yeah.
so you said tier 4?
Tier 4. So
Tier 4.
Andrew asked for a link to join us. Andrew, our Platoon software, we found the one that works best, actually only works on Twitch. So if you follow or watch us on twitch.tv/worldoftanksna, you can type !join, and then the chat bot will put you on a list that everyone can see.
Bam.
So it's easy because then everyone knows where they are in positions, so they know when they should and should not start a game if they're waiting to play with us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have that functionality on Facebook or YouTube, so we only have it on Twitch, just because it's not supported on Facebook or YouTube.
Alrighty. Bye, Verdict.
All right, tier 4?
Deathman, if you
All right,
have
tier
the,
4. Count in. Yeah, ready?
if you have the disposable, credits and gold, then yeah,
5,
sure, why not set up your
4,
laptop just in case there's
3,
something sweet that comes up.
2, 1, go.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we don't want to offer it on YouTube and Facebook. It's just that YouTube and Facebook don't have the same functionality that Twitch does to run bots and stuff.
Goes to Twitch.
What's this going to be? Triple Lukes? It's actually a Valentine 2 and 2 Panzer B2s, so a little gross.
Oh, you didn't
Little
tell me
gross.
super pref. All right.
Yeah, we got super pref.
All right, fair. That's gonna
Evo
be
says,
long.
the way
It will be a long queue.
players can see the list, can't they? Isn't it in the description?
No, Tragic's not bullying me and removing my ability to speak. Quite the contrary. I am not using this silly directional microphone in the right direction.
Tragic. Players can see the queue, can't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should just be able to
just scroll down.
and see the queue, Evo. Evolution was asking what's the waiting list look like. We have 6 people in line, which we are probably not going to get through.
No.
Evolution, you're fourth. in
Actually,
line?
this might be our last game, unfortunately.
Bummer. Deathman, I was saying if you have the disposable credits or XP, then why not set up your laptop? If you the FOMO might be worse if you decide not to do it. So yeah, but I mean, if you don't have a ton of disposable income, like I doubt there's going to be anything like super crazy groundbreaking. Although don't quote me on that because I legitimately have no idea what's going to the black market this year.
Jim Beam says, what's with the lack of sheriffs? The sheriffs the people who have sheriff accounts are under no obligation to play them. And there's only like a few hundred people who have them normally, mostly employees and community contributors. So there's not some, they're out there, but they're not a ton of them. However, at least once a quarter, we run a massive sheriff event where we recruit players to play volunteer sheriff accounts. We will be doing that again in March. So we will let you guys know definitely on the stream and on social media and on the portal when we do that. But there will be another massive sheriff weekend in March where you can hunt, and there should be tons of sheriffs available.
Michael says he moved over from Facebook to try out the Twitch stream and compare.
What?
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, try it out. I honestly think that that Twitch is a better platform for streams. It just offers a lot more functionality. For example, stuff like the bot to run the platoon queue. YouTube and Facebook are great. We were going to continue streaming there because there's people who prefer those platforms. But if you're asking me which one of the 3 you should watch this on, I'm going to tell you that Twitch is the best option.
The guy on the Valentine just, all right, I'm going to go ahead and just turn in front of an entire team here so I can go this way. Stopped like 6 tanks in their tracks so they could wait for him to turn.
Oh man, this is gross. PZB2 is going down Tank Alley,
Uh-huh. There's no other way.
and I'm playing a Valentine.
Yep.
It's
Tank is
gross.
almost
It's
as
gross.
gross as ours.
Garcia got a game with Voss and Llama. That's great. I like how Llama's out there trying to stream snipe again.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to Llama. He's been driving me around since driving's a bit rough for me right now since all my leg muscles atrophied while I was in the cast.
need
Can I pin the hatch on the
triple
B2? I
talk
swear I
Yeah,
did.
you shoot him on the. And really, his entire turret is pretty much a weak spot.
that hyper angling.
Oh, my driver died.
Sorry, bud. My armor is more OP than yours.
All right, I'm pushing up behind you, Domo. Pro Archmage says the turkey shoot was awesome. For those of you who don't know, the turkey shoot was our November big sheriff event. I don't know if it's going to be Hare's Money. I think we're talking about it, and we think we might do like a St. Patrick's, help St. Patrick drive the snakes out of Ireland, and then do snakes. What do you think about that? Let us know.
Snakes. Snake.
And then we can do Snack Clan.
Oh my god, Snake Clan.
Snack Clan. Nathan says, do you do giveaways for merchandise? We will definitely in the future. It's not a regular thing.
Yeah.
But that is something we're looking to offer.
One of the biggest things about doing physical prizes for giveaways is we have to restrict it to certain areas. So sometimes we have to restrict it to like NA only, and when we say NA, we mean like the USA and like Canada, and sometimes we can't send it to our South American friends who are a part of our server, which is why we like to do in-game goods more often, is because it's easier and everyone is included, whereas physical prizes, sometimes there are limitations.
Yeah,
So.
I actually learned that firsthand because I sent a bunch of care packages
Did you?
to our Discord moderators.
Domo.
Canada.
Domo. Did you move your mic again?
Closer.
You. It's not about closer, it's about turning it.
Like right at
Oh, that's so weird.
as one for me.
Okay, that mic is having some weird issues. But okay. Do you want to try that again,
Yeah.
Domo?
But one thing we do with our new Amazon shop, we don't really make money on it, but we can put shirt designs in there, and then we can give away codes for the shirts. So then we don't have to act as an intermediary. You can just take the code to Amazon and put it in, and then you get the free shirt. Well, I think sometimes you end up having to pay for shipping, but depending on where you live. So we're hoping to get some of those, and we will.
What was I talking about? Oh, right, yeah. No, I learned that firsthand. We have Discord mods in Canada, and then, like, you have to fill out all these customs forms. You
Yep.
have to pay, like, 4 times as much for shipping. It's not easy. Because I was always, when I was in CS, I was like, I don't get it. Why can't we just send stuff out to everybody? Like, we're a gaming company. We can afford it. And, like, oh, my God, it is such a tremendous pain in the butt
It's surprisingly
to
difficult.
send stuff internationally.
Yeah.
Especially Canada, and then actually the worst is Brazil. Sending stuff to Brazil is a nightmare.
So I don't think we have enough time for another platoon,
We
but
do
we do
not.
have time to answer some questions. So if
Yep.
you guys want to ask your questions, we will focus solely on all of the chats that are going on. So go for it. Cab Mech is super
I'm
focused.
zoned in on chat.
Zoned
Damien's Gaming
in.
here. How's it going, Damien? Hope you're doing well. NC Pirate says Domo's mic is shorting. That's certainly a possibility, although I hope not, because these headsets are fairly new. Nathan says, come on, Canada. That's right, Canada. What? Get your act together.
Not Canada. It's
Sometimes it's Canada.
USPS.
The issues. Cygnus says T95 Chieftain in the black market. Confirmed? No. We will neither confirm nor deny the existence of any vehicles in Black Friday
Although,
during this
full
stream.
disclosure, I certainly hope that they do not sell the Chieftain in the black market.
Cinder said made friends with Llama. He's a friendly guy. He's a friendly guy. No, the issue isn't Canadians. The issue is trying to send stuff to Canada, and because the import tax is significant and annoying to deal with. Silverlink says hello from Newfoundland. Love your dogs. Hope you're having a good time. Sweet mobile boom arm you've got there, Domo.
It's the latest and greatest technology.
For Free says y'all need to get out more.
Yeah. No.
He was talking about the Tier 1895 Chieftain. Black Friday market, question mark?
What?
But
It's not just Friday.
Black Friday's in November?
I maybe
So confused.
maybe Destructive Dan means he wants everything in the black market to be 50% off, like Black Friday.
Have a good night, Synexer. Synxar?
Singsar.
Synxar?
How many
Synexar.
days does the black market go for? There will probably be more information as soon as it launches. Just wait until tomorrow morning.
Yeah, unfortunately can't get any more details about Black Market other than what is available in the link that Monty kindly just provided in chat.
Thank you, Monty.
As a Slavic Stone Cold Austin
Although I
said,
will-
we'll see you tomorrow.
As Slavic Stone Cold Steve Austin also said, actually, we'll see you Thursday, not tomorrow.
I'll post it
But,
again so it goes to all.
Did you miss me? Me neither.
Me neither. Jeez.
You called it? Oh, I called it the Black Friday Market. Did I really? Wow,
Oh,
that goes to
oh
show you.
my
It's been a long
gosh.
day, folks. Thanks for pointing it out, straight and salty. I didn't even realize.
I mean, theoretically, execrable, like, as long as it would take you to buy the first thing that goes up at 11 if you want to buy it, right?
Yeah, I would say get a 10:30 lunch, so that
like
way
a
you can
10:45.
stay. That way you can stay until Black Market launches and you have the client open before it drops.
Yeah, because it might be another Type 59G situation and sell out within 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Straight and salty had a question that I missed. You called it the Black Friday Market. I missed it.
I
Snakes on a tank. I see that.
I
Michael.
don't see. Oh,
Can you guys do mine? I think you might have missed it.
do what?
Do your what?
Do your what?
Question, I don't know.
What?
What?
What do you want us to do, Straight and Salty?
Tim says, why don't they fix lag spikes since the new update? Everyone's been complaining. So, Tim, we were having some issues with our own database. If you're still having lag spikes, Tim, please send in a customer support ticket because our support staff can do some diagnostics with you. Worst case scenario, if it is on our end, they can file a bug report with the devs, and we can figure out where exactly in your connection from your computer to our server that the issue is having.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, it could be on your end, it could be on our end, or it could be somewhere in between, which it very often is.
Desert Fox says, have any of you guys seen Ramstein or Sabaton in real life? I have not.
No, but I'm seeing Ramstein in September, and I'm very excited.
Man, Sabaton came
thanks,
to
Foss.
America, I believe, for the first time for their tour. I believe.
They were
No, they
running around in a
were
World
here a
Tour
while
right
ago.
now.
Actually,
Oh, okay.
actually, Llama and I were going to see them at the Catalyst in Santa Cruz with them on a Marth a couple years ago, and then we forgot we had the tickets and didn't go. What are you gonna do? Cranky Monkey says Sabaton visited our museum. Awesome.
That's cool.
What nation do you guys prefer the most? It's not to be stereotypical, but I like American tanks the most. I like the fact that the American mediums are just all-rounders that can kind of do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I don't really have a nation preference. I have favorites like in each nation, pretty much. So, yeah. I like Polish tanks because I'm Polish.
Typical cabbage. It is typical me. Did we get Straight and Salty's question yet? I'm still.
2 goldfish are in a tank. One
No.
turns to the other and says, "Do you know how to drive this thing?"
The Turkey Shoot was one of my favorite events in WOT. Only second to Steel Hunters. Any chance you could make an event where the sheriff accounts function as bosses and Steel Hunters and squads who defeat them are rewarded with gold? That is a super cool idea.
That is dope.
I'm not sure about how practical it would be. So here's the reasoning. Because that would be a live event, it would be an extremely limited opportunity, and then the dev time required to make it happen would be a significant investment. It's worth asking because it would be cool to have like a boss mode in that mode, but it may be a bit hard to do. Sheriff events are fun, to be honest. I'm glad you guys like sheriff events. We have fun putting them on. Melogon says, any chance for more Warhammer 40k themed tank styles? Chance, yes, in the works currently, not that I'm aware of. We do have the Mordian one for the BDR, and then the KV2R, of course.
The BDRG one. How many gears does a French tank have? 1 forward, 5 reverse. Heard it before. Well, I bet you don't know how many gears a Swiss tank has because they're always in neutral.
Cranky Monkey says, tournament at Aquino, hint, hint. We'll have to get Big Brother involved.
Yeah, I would love to do some live tournaments. That'd be
Scott
cool.
says, so giving everyone a tier 10 Chinese tank is not the best idea, not throwing shade, but man, that has that affected high tier gameplay. Yeah, I hear you. It definitely has an impact when free tanks like that go out. I hear you. I think it's also a cool opportunity to give people. Remember how long it might have taken you to get your first tier 10. Giving just people a shot to see what it's like, I think, is a kind of cool, even if it does temporarily make the games a bit rough. But I do hear you that
I have some
they are
some
rough.
friends who like haven't gotten to tier 10 yet. They kind of play on and off occasionally, but not very often. It's cool to have something like this where we played last weekend together, like 3 of us for the first time in like over a year. So it's cool to have like, hey, you want to check out this end game content that you have never experienced before. Now you have an opportunity to do so. And typically when we do have like some sort of a mass rental event, like God, the last one was like when we did the Mutts back in like 2016.
Something like that.
I called it Hurricane Mutts because there were Panzer Mutzes everywhere.
It was an apt description.
Yeah, but we don't do these events often. We try to avoid flooding high tiers with rental tanks and inexperienced players driving those rental tanks. But it just seemed appropriate for the fact that this event is like a ranked battles compensation type event. So we want it to be geared towards high tier gameplay since ranked battles is high tier gameplay.
Execrable says, are people at the office jealous that Tragic has a cooler haircut than anyone else who has ever appeared online? True fact, actually. One of our live ops teams guys has the same haircut. Very similar. Gremlin. It's very cool too. They're both cool.
I am jelly. No, especially when she like gets.
I
it
couldn't pull
colored and
anything like
stuff,
that
I'm
off. My
always
head
like,
is
man,
too
I need to get a haircut.
large and misshapen. Yep. Monty says, reminder, our community stream will begin at 1800 Central on Thursday. And on that bombshell, I do think that is going to be it from us here for today's working as intended. We will be back again Thursday, 6 o'clock Central. We're going to be here from 6 to 8. Those of you on the West Coast, hopefully you'll be able to watch the stream for longer. We'll be able to hang out with, hopefully, many of our existing friends and also find some of you West Coast guys and hang out with you. So we are going to...
Gals.
What?
And gals.
And gals, yeah.
Anyways, if you guys are on Twitch, we are actually going to be raiding Jolly Grim.
Hey,
Jolly Grim.
Hello. All right, so if you guys could give him a warm welcome from the Sherman gang, that would be super awesome. Otherwise, we will see you at a slightly later time on Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. CT.
Thanks, Scott. Thank you all for watching. We really appreciate it. We genuinely appreciate the support you guys give for the game and for our stream. And we'll see you on Thursday.
Goodbye.